Welcome to this edition of the Great American Whiskey Cookers. I'm Jeff Zart, your host. Today I'm joined by some friends of the show, some new friends of the show. One you've already seen before and you'll recognize, Thad, or Big Cumin, that's how we call him. And a couple new friends of the show who are also members of the 319 Proof Bourbon Club here in Cedar Rapids. So I have Nathan sitting next to me, right?
Yes.
You give us your full name, Nathan.
Nathan Pilcher.
Fantastic. And Jeff, right?
Yep, Jeff Leonard.
And you guys are both members of the 319 Proof Bourbon Club. Matter of fact, you kind of run it.
Yeah, well, Jeff and I got into bourbon, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, and we would be watching YouTube channels, nothing different from what you guys are doing, I guess. And they would go to these bottle shares. And I came into Jeff's office one morning and like, why are we not doing this? Let's get something started in Cedar Rapids. Started sketching some names down. We landed on Proof 319 and been doing it ever since. I
love it. Absolutely love it. And this is how we met. I met them at one of the club meetings and invited them out. They're friends of the show. They've joined and they really like what we're doing here. So you guys are going to try Blaum Brothers. Now you've had it before, right? You both have Blaum Brothers.
Yep.
But how long has it been since you've had it?
Oh gosh, at least over a year for me. Yeah,
okay.
Same.
All right, over a year.
I have not ever had it.
You've never had it, Thad?
No.
Okay. All right, so the rules are simple, right? Want to know what you're getting on the nose, the palate, the finish. If you don't like it, that's perfectly fine. It just needs to be constructive for the distiller.
You bet.
Something that they can either choose to do or not do something with, right? So let's pick it up on the nose and see what you got and see what you're thinking of it. This is their flagship bourbon from Blaum Brothers. We were there several weeks ago.
I get a ton of barrel flavor.
Like oak?
Oak, yeah.
So you're picking up a heavy char or?
Just almost, if you were to take a stave out of a barrel and smell that, I get a lot of just wood flavor. Not even necessarily,
like a char on it.
Not a char, just wood.
Like a fresh cut, wet oak.
Yes.
Really? Cool.
I think I get a little more of a vanilla. Like
that's what I pick up. I pick up that vanilla kind of sitting there with the oak behind it. Let's try it on the palate and see what we think. What are you getting? What are you thinking? First impression.
I think it's nice mouthfeel.
Okay.
It's oily.
Oily. So it's, when you're saying that, a lot of people describe that as smooth, and that oiliness is what makes it kind of do that from all the research I've done. And that's kind of cutting off those tingling and that spikiness, right? The proof on it.
That comes in afterwards. It comes in nice, smooth. It's got a nice medium viscosity to it. And it's got that sweetness to it, kind of similar, not quite a full brown sugar and honey, kind of like right in that mix. You can't quite hit both of them, but it's like right there. And then you're getting into that oak flavoring. Then just basically as it starts to go down, you get a little bit of that tingle. It's a really nice mouthfeel. Really like that.
It does have a good mouthfeel for me.
Yeah.
Ethan?
Yeah, more on the front of your tongue, if you will. Mm-hmm. Maybe into the mid, definitely not deep. No burn whatsoever.
Which is nice.
But I think you got me on the brown sugar.
Yeah.
I feel that kind of that sweetness to it, a little bit of vanilla. And I guess I don't get much of that, we nosed or I nosed oak. I don't get as much of that on the palate.
What do you get on the finish? Balance. What are you thinking? Is it pleasant? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I like it. I think it's a very pleasant. To me, I get a little bit of a burn on the back.
Okay.
But it's not overpowering. It's more on the front, more on the tongue.
It's very front. Yeah, smooth finish, enjoyable. I mean,
yeah.
Get right down to it.
So this is Blaum Brothers. Big Human, where you at with it on the finish?
Loved it. It is phenomenal.
I like how you're just completely unfiltered.
I'm just like, why haven't I not gotten this sooner? I mean,
So this is 100 proof, right? Blaum Brothers, Galena, Illinois. Two brothers, Matt and Mike. And they also have a cat named Mark. There's a funny story behind that. You got to watch the video to kind of see what that story is about the cat named Mark. But They make all of their own stuff. Now, they were sourcing years ago when they first started out. They've been in business for 10 years. This is 2024, so this is their 10-year anniversary. This year, they're coming out with a single malt. So if you like single malt, you might want to check them out and go pick that up. That's going to be later on this fall of 2024, I think is when the single malt's coming out. If you're a single malt fan, if you're not, no big deal. But big question, would you keep it? Would you have it on your bar?
No. Absolutely. This is one you would share. And it's local to us or semi-local to us, so it's always nice to share that type of story too. Yeah, absolutely. This is a keeper.
Yep, I would certainly keep it, and I do have it in my bar, so it's a good one.
So now, having visited this again, when you get home, not necessarily today, but sooner, are you probably going to go back to the bottle that's sitting on your shelf?
I will. Probably tomorrow.
I know you're going to keep it because you already said you love it.
I'm telling you right now, that water opened it up.
Yeah.
And now I got more of the vanilla and caramel. Oh, I liked what that one did.
Yeah.
I liked it all the way through. Great job.
They also have a rye, which is really good. You might want to try that out if you're a rye fan. And that's a very, very, very tasty product. And again, they have their single malt that's coming out. They also have a wheat whiskey that is kind of a one-off. The story behind that, watch the video, is a limited release. Very, very nice if you like a wheat whiskey. So it's something you kind of want to check out. I obviously keep it on my bar. As you can tell, it's about half gone, right? And I'm probably going to pick up another bottle once I finish this one. So we're here, Great American Whiskey Cookers. You can check us out, Facebook, all the socials, Instagram. Do us a huge favor. Go to Patreon, subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Until next time, you be good at it. See you.
Thank you.
Thank you.